Welcome back to the We Are T1D podcast,
Hey everyone.
your favorite place for all the usual waffle about type 1 diabetes and the
Yep.
escapades me and Jack go on, and Jack having a Gollum Foot.
What?
Welcome to the We Are T1D podcast.
The realest type 1 diabetes podcast online. Hosted by myself, Mike, diagnosed at the age of 10.
And myself, Jack, diagnosed at the age of 30.
We are just two mates giving you an insight into life with this chronic condition.
Yes, we are adults, and although we try not to swear, it may happen occasionally.
Yeah, as Jack said, we are adults, but please take what we say as guidance and not medical advice.
No, trust me, we are not doctors.
We are just here to make sure no type 1 diabetic ever feels alone. So, Jack, mate, or shall I call you Gollum Foot? I'm not sure yet. How's your week been, mate?
Oh yeah, my week's been fantastic.
Yeah. Go on, hop into it. Let us know what happened.
Yeah. Well, it started off very well, sugar-wise, and to be honest, still now, touch wood, sugar-wise, it's actually been very behaved. So I've actually finally, I think I've got my basal correct.
Well done. Did you change anything, or did it just sort itself out?
I can't remember what I've done. I put it up 1 unit, and I just sort of persevered for a week, and it sort of just all of a sudden was all right.
Decent.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it come to Wednesday. I was at work, and I had a little accident.
You wet yourself?
No. It was far worse. It was my own fault. At work we was using a digger, and I don't know if anybody knows what a digger looks like. At the front of the tracks there is a hydraulic blade which is put down onto the floor level to stabilize when you're digging. I was standing next to the digger. The man on the digger scooped. The digger picked up, shifted over, and sort of pivoted on the back foot, and the blade ended up on my toes. So, yeah, there was a 1-ton digger just on my foot. There was very big panic. I made some very involuntary noises that were quite high-pitched. I've never, ever made a noise like that before, and I never want to make a noise like that again before in my life.
Proper squirrel, yeah?
I like a horror movie scream, bruv.
Oh, wow.
Like a real scream. And it weren't even because, I don't even think it was because of pain, because the pain didn't kick in straight away, because obviously I was so full of adrenaline.
Yeah.
It was just a sheer, oh fuck, there's a digger on my foot.
It's not something you think would just randomly happen, though, is it?
No, but just to throw it in the mix, because we are type 1 diabetic and these are the shit we have to go through. Just before the matey that was driving a digger called me over, just to have a quick look at something before it all happened.
Yeah.
I was standing in the van and I had injected 10 units to eat my lunch.
Oh.
Yeah. So literally within, I'd say 5 minutes of me injecting, the accident had happened. I was then on the floor screaming my absolute head off. I managed to pull myself over to my van. My boss called an ambulance, which actually wasn't priority enough for an ambulance. They wouldn't send an ambulance for me, so I had to get taken to the hospital in a van. Luckily, I was quite close.
But it's fine. The way you squealed when it hit your foot, though, you would have sounded like a siren, right?
I attracted a few of the neighbours, I'll tell you that. There was quite a few people come out of their house. Like, what is going on? But yeah, there's like underneath my van, there's like a step, like a yellow step that you use to get onto the back of the flatbed. So I've pulled my foot up into that step, and I'm just, obviously just to keep it elevated so no blood's going to it or whatever. Whilst I'm on the phone to the ambulance before they kindly declined me, with my foot stuck in this little stirrup of a step on the back of my van, I'm laying on my back in absolute agony. My sugars are dropping very, very quickly because the 10 units are starting to kick in.
You'd think the pain would make it raise a little bit as well.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
It did. It did. It started dropping very, very fast. So I squealed to my boss. I was like, Joe, get me. I was like, there's a bottle of Coke in my medical bag. Grab it for me, bruv. I need it. So he's got that. And I think I downed probably out of a 500ml bottle, like a normal bottle you'd buy. I've probably done half of it. So I'd say 250ml.
Yeah.
There's probably about 30 grams because I looked on the back of the bottle. I think there's about 30 grams of sugar in 250ml of Coke. That's all I had.
Oh.
It leveled me off.
Oh.
I stayed absolutely level. I started to drop off slightly when I got into the hospital. I think that was when obviously the adrenaline sort of
So it's
started
almost
wearing off.
like you pre-pain. Wait, I'm going to try and word this correctly.
Pre-bolus for pain.
No, pre-banust.
Pre-banus.
Pre-painust.
Pre-painust.
Pre-painust. There you go. That's what you done. You pre-painust.
Yeah. So in that aspect, I was quite lucky as such because it stopped the spike and I actually stayed. All I had was that bottle of Coke and I had a protein yogurt pouch thing while I was sitting in the hospital reception. And that was all I had and it kept me absolutely stable throughout the whole thing.
Oh, wow. That is absolutely mad.
But as I say, I had my foot in this little step thing and whilst couldn't move anywhere, my boss moved the digger.
Yeah.
Obviously, the bucket was in the bush because we was digging out these bushes. As he's moved it, he's pulled like a bush out. Underneath the bush was a wasp's nest. So now there's about 300 to 500 and I'm not exaggerating, there was like a swarm of wasps.
Wow, you must have been buzzing.
Swarming around my boss, swarming around me. I'm on the phone with my foot hanging like out. I ain't even taken my sock off at this point, so I don't know what my foot looks like. So yeah, I had to crawl myself, like army crawl. Say to the hospital, I'm like, it's a 999, like, hold on a sec, I need to get in the van, there's a wasp nest.
Oh my God.
So put the phone on the seat, I've had to drag myself up into my van, shut the door, there's wasps in the fucking windscreen coming everywhere.
It sounds like a cartoon. It sounds like the kind of sketch you get in a cartoon.
Honestly, it was like a Laurel and Hardy episode, bro.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that was fun. My boss managed to get me to the hospital. I sat in hospital for my wife and my mum met me up there. Yeah, my wife and my mum met me up there. Once I had X-rays and saw the doctor, it turns out the only thing that was wrong with me is I have a very, very subtle fracture in my toe, but I have very, very severe bruising and muscle and ligament damage, obviously, where my foot's been crushed. But I am so lucky that I actually still have my toes. My foot was not completely crushed and none of my bones are actually broken.
But Jack, you know, as type 1 diabetics, we're supposed to protect our feet.
I know. So from now on, I have learnt my lesson the very hard way. Steel toe caps at work 24/7. Because that would have saved me.
I know it would have.
It would have just rocked on the steel toe cap. Like, it wouldn't have crushed the steel. But
one, it's good for content, and two, you've now got a new nickname, which is Gollum Foot. So,
so yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'll have to have my feet checked once everything's properly, just to make sure I've got no nerve damage and things like that. I'm still waiting for a phone call back from the hospital. They said within 7 days from the fracture clinic, just to let me know whether they want to further examine me or do any more X-rays or anything like that, or whether it is just a simple case of you've just got to let it heal itself.
Yeah, well.
So, yeah, great fun. Great week. Got a couple of days off work, though.
Good. my week's been... Do you know what happened to me at work the other day? Right? You know when you start to go low, you have something and you clear your low alarm, right?
Yeah.
I ended up going really low, right? And then I was like, I don't feel good. So I was just walking around. I caught my arm on something. My sensor knocked off. I was just flapping. I was like, oh, look, my sensor's come off. I stuck it back on, right? I'm going low, so I think that's going to work. So I stuck it back on my arm. And it was still working. I was like, yeah, no, it's working. I'm giggling to myself and that.
I bet it didn't last long, did it?
No, it literally lasted like 2 minutes and then said, sensor error, please replace. Yeah, Just weird, isn't it? How your brain works when you're low.
Yeah.
I thought I could stick it back on. But do you want to know the weird thing? I left it on my arm the whole of the rest of the day at work, just so I felt normal. If it was off me, I would have been like, oh, this ain't right.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Obviously, it's a bit hotter now, so I'm rolling up my t-shirt a bit so I can let a bit more air into me.
Yeah.
So, my sensor's clearly visible. And they're like, oh, what's that on your arm? I was like, it tracks my blood sugars. And he goes, I'm type 2. I said, I ain't. I said, my organ left me, mate. I said, look after yours because yours still works.
Yeah.
He goes, what? I said, yeah, I was 10 years old. I was stripped of an organ. Like, I made it dramatic. I said, so look after yours, eat properly. I said, you shouldn't really buy that bakery, should you, if you're type 2?
You turn into one of those, bro. Shouldn't be eating that, should you?
Yeah, I done it to him like that. And
you hypocrite.
well, I can inject, he can't. But yeah, someone else was like, oh, what's that on your arm? I've had it quite a lot this week. I think it's where it's hotter. Like, oh, what's that on your arm? That nicotine patch. I said, mate, I don't even smoke. He goes, oh, did you quit then? I was like, no. I said, no, it's for my diabetes. I'm type 1 diabetic. He's like, oh, that's not good, is it? I said, no, not really, but I didn't get much choice. He comes in every day as well. It's like a regular. And he's never noticed it before. Fuck. That's just like, what is wrong with you? But it's good they're asking. Someone else come in with a sensor. I'll tell you what, most of them, a lot of type 2s are now wearing sensors. I'm starting to see a trend in it.
I know there's a girl that works in the yard next to we work, and I'm sure she's type 2. I can't remember, but she wears sensors, but she has to self-fund because the NHS won't give them to her.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm seeing so many, like when I speak to people, they're like, oh yeah, I'm diabetic, I'm type 2. It, like, on the realness of it, it's good you're tracking your life because it's your health at the end of it.
Well, yeah, of course.
So it's good you care that much because obviously with a type 2, your sugar levels still do fluctuate. It's not like you don't go high, you don't go low. It happens.
No. Yeah, of course it does.
Well, on a serious note, non-binary now. So it's good they're tracking it, but I'm spotting it so much now. So I'm actually curious, how much does a type 2's levels actually fluctuate?
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question.
No, nor do I. And if any type 2s listen to this podcast, I think maybe happen, but please let us know because I'm actually curious. My dad's type 2, but he only does his finger prick and he's like, yeah, I was 6. I was like, well done, Dad. But yeah, no, it's just crossed my mind.
Yeah. I think it is also because, well, obviously if you talk to people and they tell you type 2, then yeah, but you might be seeing them out in public more. Like, again, because I said like a few weeks ago, it's just summertime. They're becoming so much widely available now for people that suffer with type 1 diabetes.
Yeah.
So you might just be seeing a lot more.
Yeah. Oh, Callum's quite funny at work as well. He does the T1D in the wild thing. Obviously, he's not diabetic, but he's like he's a part of the crew now. He's a part of the crew.
It's like a T1D journalist.
Yeah. He's actually brilliant. And I think he was down on holiday and he spotted one and he said to I think it's his brother or his cousin, he goes, oh, look, T1D in the wild. His brother or cousin was like, what?
There you go, Callum. You can be you're our public relations man now.
Yeah, that's it.
You can be the We Are T1D PR man.
What he said, family member thought it was. I think it was something to do with fat. That's a thing for fat, isn't it?
What?
The sensor. I think he said that.
A thing for fat?
Yeah, I think that's what he said it's for. And
it definitely ain't.
So obviously Callum corrected him. But
yeah.
I think it was fat. Callum's going to shout at me if I've got this wrong. He's going to tell me.
Cholesterol, maybe?
I don't know. Something. I think it was fat. But that kind of, I'm going to pretend it was fat because it feels right now. That kind of gets the relationship. Like, if you're seeing like type 2s with a sensor, obviously type 2s are bigger boned, being political.
No comment.
Maybe that's why he relates it to that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just really weird, isn't it? I don't know what's going on with my brain right now, but it's right. Moving on. How was my week?
How was your week, mate?
I don't know. I'm not at work today. I had a bad night. So
Yeah.
become a podcast day.
Yeah. I've had pretty shit sleeps for the past couple of nights with this foot. Just can't get comfy. Because I've got to try and sit bolt upright. Usually I lay like to my side, like, and I've got to try and sit straight so I don't move my foot left and right.
And plus, Zoe's there rubbing it, saying, "My precious."
Do you know what, how difficult? I didn't think it would be, but do you know how difficult it is to try and have a frozen bag of like peas or something on your toes while you're laying down?
You just bend your knee, no?
Yeah, but you're supposed to have your foot high and everything else to stop swelling. That's the whole point of having it elevated.
Well, what I would do, I'd lie on my belly and then rest my foot on top of it.
No, like a baby.
Yeah. Just arch your back, innit?
It's like Zoe comes on, I'm just sprawled out on the floor watching the telly.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's reverse elevated. It's like doing a Superman, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
That's my logical thinking.
Yeah, that's great fun. As I say, I'm definitely gonna have to get my feet checked out properly again afterwards.
Yeah, I would.
I didn't even think of that until you sort of made that analogy, bro, to be honest.
What?
Like that sort of like the tie-in, saying about diabetes, got to look after your feet. It did not even click.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, my foot's fucked, isn't it?
Whoa, shit. He's just realised.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. I've got no pancreas and no toe.
Oh, no. But like I say, surprisingly enough, and we're doing time in range this week because I'm proud of my
All right. You sure?
Yes.
Right. Let's go into it then. Time in range time. Right. As Jack wants to celebrate, I'm going to go first. Mine is 77%.
That's still good, bro.
I know.
That's still good.
Yeah. Happy with that.
Mine has finally sorted itself out, and I am 85% this week in range.
Ooh.
So I am very happy. I'm back to being what I see as my normal sugar levels.
Yeah, no, that's good. But what have you changed? It's dieting, isn't it, Jack?
Pretty much, yeah. I've just sort of like actually cared about what I've been eating a bit more instead of just shoveling shit in my mouth left and right.
The difference it makes is mental, isn't it? You see why
literally, I've tweaked my basil and I've tweaked my diet and I've gained probably about an extra 11% on my time in range over the past 2 weeks.
And has it helped your mindset?
Yeah, I was doing actually pretty good until the digger went on my foot. Now I'm sort of a bit down in the dumps.
You're not down in the dumps. You just can't walk around.
Yes, I'm fed up because I'm bored shitless. I'm such an active person. I've had to tweak my basil again because obviously I've gone from being so
less active
and up and about to sitting on my arse doing nothing all day. So I've upped it another unit.
Oh.
I
was
but
looking
while I'm at home, if it's too much and it sends me a bit low, I don't mind because I just get to snack.
Yeah, that's good.
Been eating a lot of overnight oats.
You've been eating them during the night? No. So you've just been eating oats?
At 10 a.m. Yeah, but they're made overnight, bro.
So if I eat a sandwich that I made for dinner tomorrow, is that a overnight sandwich?
No. Why you got to be a technical little dickhead, bro? I didn't fucking name them overnight oats, did I? I didn't say, let's call them overnight oats. No, that's just what they're fucking called.
You see my logic now, though, innit?
Yeah, I do get it, bro. But that's just what they're called. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just out here like a good man, type 1 diabetes, just trying to count my calories and stick to a decent diet, bro. You know what I mean? Like, don't shoot me in the foot, bro. Don't run over my foot in the digger. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, I make you crawl for a wasp's nest.
Scary.
You know what I might have? A breakfast fry-up for dinner.
I like a breakfast for dinner.
Right, guys, thank you for listening this week.
Thank you very much for joining us this week, everyone. Little quick catch up just to let you know about my general chaos and how Mike's getting on in his normal day-to-day life.
Yep. Oh, yeah. And guys, talking of feet and walking, is anyone doing the Diabetes UK Wellness Walk? If you are, I might be doing the 5 mile one. So it'd be good to see you.
That'd be nice. I'll be there. Whether I'll be walking or not is still yet to be determined.
Right.
But
if Jack can't walk, I'm going to piggyback him.
But for 5 miles, I'm a heavy lad, bro.
For 5 miles. All right?
I'll just get a line bike.
Or he'll be on a line bike.
I'll do it on a line bike.
But yeah, I will attempt it off the line if he can't walk.
Yes. Or at least the finish line, bro. You can do the last mile.
Yeah.
Half a mile or something you can do, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I can...
I'm gonna seriously make sure my foot's not better now until that happens.
Guys, there's a poll. Do you want to see us at the wellness walk? Yes or no?
Yeah, let us know and we will be there.
Guys, if you're on Spotify, scroll down. There's a poll. Vote in it. Yes or no? I want at least 10 yeses and then I'll piggyback Jack. Piggyback Jack? That sounds sick.
Piggyback Jack.
We've gone to Gollum Foot to piggyback Jack. He's got so many names.
I prefer that one, to be honest.
All right, piggyback Jack.
Take care, everyone.